Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you haven't met us, my name is Asibia Guto and my husband is Daniel Guto, Mr. Guto himself. Today, I'm doing this with a very heavy heart, just going through how our brother was killed and brought to this river and his body was dumped. Come with us and I'll take you through exactly what happened. People are not human anymore. This was never the best moments to travel for us. We are not traveling because we are going on vacation or going for anything good. We were forced to go home just because someone in some place thought that our brother was not good anymore and decided to take his life away. As we came, everybody was so heavy-hearted, so sad, like how? The night was just cold and it was raining. By the time we got to the airport at our destination, it was just raining, it was dark, and we had nothing to say, we had nothing to do. It was just one of those moments that we had to be there. So the next day, we got up and we decided to go and see our brothers or our family in the city before we plan on what to do for the rest of the day. So it was different. It was never the same like it had been, because for one, our brother is the only person all these years we have been outside the country. He will come and pick us from the airport, but this time along it's just different. Our brother Evans not being there to pick us up from the airport, it was feeling different. The feeling was different. There was pain. There was so much pain that we couldn't bear. But then we had to be strong. We had to be strong for him, because we knew very well that he fought for us. He fought so hard to come back to his people, because when these people dumped him in that river, they knew exactly that he was never going to be seen. He could go lost and it could be like a missing person. But that's not how God works things out. As we approached this river, our bodies got so weak. We were not thinking right. For one, we had come for miles or kilometers to this place that they dumped the lifeless body of our brother. So you can imagine that kind of feeling you will get knowing so very well that this is the place. So we got there, we had some flowers, and this is exactly the same place they dragged our brother's body and put in this river. How sad. How can human beings be so inhumane in this world? Like, this man did not deserve what they did to him. We couldn't just control ourselves. We couldn't control our emotions. But at the same time, we couldn't bring him back. He's gone, and he's gone forever. Never to be seen, never to be heard. But what? He will remain in our minds forever. It was just sad. One of the saddest moments I've ever had in my life. I have never been sad in my life. There is my husband. I didn't even know what to tell my husband, because this was his brother, his follower, immediate follower. And I had a spot. This, my brother-in-law, had a spot in my heart. He was such a kind man. In a way that I've been in this family for years, almost 30 years, and we have never crossed lanes with this boy. I've never heard this man raise his voice. But they just brutally murdered him in his bed, dragged him to the river so that he will never be seen. But then, God is God. After 3 days, his body was recovered. He was swept by strong waves to the bank of the river on a stone where his foot got caught or hooked in a way that even if there was more strong waves sweeping the water back, there was no way it was going to be put back into the water. So we just put flowers, we said our prayer, and it was time for us to turn our backs, sadly, and go home. May God deal with whoever did this.
This is the bridge.
Umetolewa kwa shukrani kwa maisha yake William Evans Gikunda, tuweze kuchangia pale, tukuje kwa utaratibu na matoleo yetu ya kumshukuru Mungu.